Now is a good time to revisit casual pacifism. So, hello, welcome back to Oaken Tower, and we are being a casual pacifist once again. We start off with a holy word, we'll buy a moon knife, and we will hold on to it for now. We'll probably just sell it back right now for a net gain of 1 gold/experience. We're fighting against Shumba, who we are actually going to win against, because all I have is a brass knife, and a brass knife will never be able to outdamage a healing word. So that's a good start. But it's gonna take a while. We just gotta wait. That's the problem with the healing word. If you're gonna win early on, you have to wait. And wait. And wait some more. There we go. And we've got our first win of this session of recording. Whoa, look at that. Well, that's cool. Uh, we have to think about how we want to deal with this now. We can buy one. We can freeze and train. And next, we'll be able to, we want to get to Epic first, I believe. And what events do we want? Anyway, let's go ahead and fight the next one. We're gonna lose here, so but I can at least think about what the next sequence of events is. We'll get the cleric event, the healing event, whatever cleric. I think cleric is later, so it's not cleric, or it's another cleric. What are they called anyway? They're called the priest. Okay, so the priest comes before cleric. I had forgotten. And now we want to level before we buy one, I think. Because we'll want to get the epic item from tripling this stuff. So let's level. Or we could even push forward until we get to legendary chests. Um, what legendary? We're looking for legendary protector. And what events are we looking for? Well, let's think about it while we fight. So let's freeze again and go ahead and fight the next battle. Um, we could concede here, but let's think. We can get appearance. We can get hmm, Frosty. Frosty would be pretty good. Frosty Bulwark, Frosty Healing Word. We could get Healing Word with the Holy item here, though. And the Holy trigger is already better than Frosty for a Healing Word. Hmm. We could get Frosty with a Lost Fragment or something. You get a ton of multicasts on the Healing Word, but again, it's not all that good. Well, so we want a Protector and Healing Word to go simultaneously if we can. That would be like optimal. Or Protector Bulwark. Hmm. It's a little hard. The options for pacifists are not all that good. On casual, we can do a little better, but get a shield bearer. It's pretty good. Get a lifeguard. Because protector needs to be part of the build. We need some kind of protection from statuses. But we really have to think about, well, okay. Anyway, we can buy one of these. Get a blazing bowl. We'll get another moon knife. We'll sell this one. And now we definitely want to level. Increase our epic chance a bit. Get another moon knife. And let's even buy another lifeguard. Maybe we can get lucky and win something. Here we go. Lifeguard against a poison dagger. I think we lucked out here. We're not taking that much damage, and we're curing all the most of the poison. Is it all the poison? No, we're just keeping the poison at 2, so it's okay. And our healing word will hopefully get us to a good place. But yeah, I'm still not sure if there's a good strategy for pacifism to actually win against some of the stronger builds out there. Because yeah, we need a protector because of bleed and all that other good stuff like flaming. Flaming war axes will always kill us no matter what we do in pacifist. Unfortunately. So there's no way to be totally sustainable. I guess if we had a bulwark that was big enough, then we might survive the flaming war axe. Maybe bulwark. Holy bulwark. It's tough. Like, pacifism is really not a very viable build, unsurprisingly, really. But yeah, Dreamcatcher. We could reduce the cooldown to something. Maybe that's what we have to go for. Look for a high roll on reducing cooldown. Hmm. Yeah, we'd really have to high roll this, but let's try it. We need to get something else now. We level. Oh, goblet, really good. Okay. I think maybe I can go all in on healing word, but there's so many builds that destroy that. So, um, I mean, you kind of have to. Well, we definitely need a protector in there somewhere. Maybe we can get a. Okay. Hmm. I think I got what we can do. So we can have a frozen orb here. We have a what do you call it? A time pendant here and a fragment here. So the frozen orb is going off good. Then we have our shield thing here, shield trigger that has frozen on it, and we trigger a bulwark and a protector. I think that's probably the best I can do with that. Let's get our chronomancer for the time pendants. Okay, we still have a little time, so we can start chaining this time pendant. We need the shield trigger. We need our bulwark. We've got two novice blades, but I think tripling stuff is not really the way we really need to go here. We need bulwarks. We need we do triple. It's cool, and we need to get the shield trigger item, especially. Let's go ahead and try to get our healing word a bit bigger. That's one way we can win. We'll level, and we don't have too much time. We'll be down to one life next round, most likely. Really need to get this ward binder. What's good about this is that our time pendant will get very strong. It's be really good for triggering stuff faster. And Frozen is on day 7, so we actually, I believe, and maybe Frozen is on day 9, so we still have a few more days to go before we need to find our shield trigger and make it unfrosted. I can also buy a frosty orb if I see one. If we get our time pendant, that'll be really good. Yeah, so we lost this one. Just flat out lost. So now we've got to survive and we need our stuff. We need to live to day 9 as well, which is pretty tough. Not sure how we're going to do this. I could. With a goblet. Well, our time pendant will help keep us alive. Could do something like this. I had a comment about, using Nature's Call on time pendant before. That makes a lot of sense. We'll have a double time pendant going super fast, triggering our holy word over and over. It'll be pretty good. It'll scale up pretty fast. For that, we probably want a level 2. Got a moon knife. Could triple that. We want a level now to get stronger if we can. Yeah, I think we just want to just level. We also, by day 9, we need to get the bulwark. We don't need to, we need to get the shield trigger by day 9. If we can roll a bit more. Let's keep rolling. Doom Guide. We know how good Doom Guide is. A little bit too late to buy shields like this. We can roll until we have 44 money. Okay, let's do that. Very nice. And sell whatever we get there, and sell this. Nightfall, Nightquill. It's pretty useless. We have this Dreamcatcher. Can we use this for anything? Not yet. Maybe later. I think this is probably obsolete now. We're still looking for epic items, so we level, we train. Yeah, our epic chance went up a little bit, so that was worth it. A holy sigil. Guess we got to do that, right? This will help keep us alive for now. Holy sigil. Yeah, I can do something like this, right? Um, Something like that. Um, just try to reduce the cooldown a little bit here. Make use of our Dreamcatcher. Okay. Seems fine. Then we're still looking for another Nature's Call. I really want to get the shield trigger item, if possible. Well, there it is. Okay, so we still have time to get that. We can sell both of these and get that. We don't have a shield yet, so we can just hold on to this. And this will be for Protector and for Bulwark, and we still need to get both of those. Doesn't look too bad, too bad. But it's got Flamey, and they're gonna stack firearms, right? No, we're healing it fast enough. That's good. So we're removing 6 burn, 12 burn each time it's triggered. So we'll actually be fine here. It's nice. I'm still not sure if this arrangement was the best way to do this, but we are gonna train our Holy Sigil pretty well with the Dreamcatcher because we're just stalling this out for so long. So that is pretty cool. And then after that, I actually should switch around the Nature's Call and the Time Pendant. I think that's a mistake. Yeah, that is maybe. Right now it's not a mistake, but once we get the okay, well, that was close, but we did win. And by day 9, we need to have our build going. So we'll buy the shield trigger and we'll try to get what we need. So next, if we survive, we can do this. Got our shield trigger. I think we need to give up on. Well, we can still keep using this. Still not sure which one is better. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it. And what else do we need? We need a protector or a bulwark. There's the protector. Is it worth selling the lifeguard for that? I don't know that it is. I don't need it right this very moment. We could freeze for it. Or I could start training my ward binder already. Do we need this healing word to win? Or can we actually start using the protector ward binder thing? We actually don't need to train the ward binder if we're going to get frozen on it, so that's not a big deal. So I think I can freeze and see what happens, I believe. Okay. It'll be a real letdown to die here, though. Okay, we got a lot of burn coming in, but not the end of the world on the burn. No, they're training the flare. Okay, so we're actually going to die, and there's not much we can do about it. That's a shame. If I had known, I could have put the protector in. I really wish that the game would show you your next opponent before you fought them, so that you could kind of plan out what to do. I think that would be a huge improvement, actually. I will suggest doing that. Yeah, we just died. Too bad. Anyway, we kind of have an idea of what to do, though. If I could get my bulwark going faster, that would be pretty neat. You can try casual again. Just buy this lifeguard right away and go ahead and fight. Oh, we actually win. It's a shame. I actually wanted to concede here. I presume that Mickey Mouse found 2 goblets and bought them, but who knows. So now we just have to wait. Can buy these 2 and start prepping for triples. Since they're there, let's buy them. Okay. Insta concede there. That's fine. Now get the priest. Get some health. Triple this. Got 2 healing words. That's very nice. And then we'll freeze. Okay, so we got extremely lucky there, but pretty sure that this completely destroys us here. Yeah, I'm so sure that I just concede. They got so much time to build up, right? Yeah. Okay. Homebrew versus Pirate. We can get a goblet from Pirate. Although, oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Interesting. Sure. Really good for making money. Can we possibly win here? No. Right? Well, at least we're clearing our statuses. We're taking a lot of damage. And our healing words are not powering up that quickly. So I'm pretty sure we die here. Just go ahead and concede. Yeah, Lifeguard is pretty good when it might deliver a few wins if we're lucky. Okay, pretty good. Hmm. Almost messed that up. Bleed, we'll clear the bleed out. But we'll always be at 5 bleed, and we're taking tons of damage. But we are healing a lot of health. This upgraded healing word, double, is really good. So, we'll see. The bleed is stacking up slowly, because the snowflakes have a fast attack rating. Attack speed. Looks like we might just barely edge this out. Yeah, nice. It was worth waiting then, so we won that particular battle. Salesman. Make something elven. This is maybe another way to do this. You get an elven healing word. Giving up the salesman is a pretty big deal though. Hmm. Elven healing word. How good is that? That's pretty good. Okay. Let's try it. We need to find an elven orb though. Okay. Get the bulwarks, start them going. It's a lot of burn. We're actually clearing the burnout completely, so we're actually going to win this. Nice. We get an elven orb with frozen on it and give this a ton of multicast. We're looking for elven orb, we're looking for holy trigger, we're looking for shield trigger, any of those, and then we're looking for the frozen event. Okay. Oh man. So normally I would take a treasure chest here, but we have a ward binder that's been offered to us. So I guess I gotta go for the ward binder, right? The treasure chest is amazing. We still have another day to get ward binder, and it doesn't even have to be a ward binder. This will net us a lot of money in the future. Um, so that's a pretty tough choice, actually. Could get us a triple that might get us a ward binder and a goblet. All right, I'll go for the high roll. I mean, just go for it. Buy a moon knife because we can. Okay, we sell the moon knife, buy a time pendant, and let's put the time pendant in. Cool. Wait, so I think some time ago I was like trying something like this, but you may as well just use the nature's call directly on the item. I don't know why I was messing around there. And our bulwark is getting pretty big. We could think about putting nature's call on bulwark because bulwark will permanently trigger, which is nice. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. Let's 24 to level, so we can't afford it. Okay. This is the same guy as last time, right? Same person. They haven't got much stronger, so we should be fine here. They have healing words going, but should be okay there. These are not upgraded, so my one healing word will probably outscale theirs because we've got a time pendant on it. We've got our bulwark getting stronger. So, seems fine. I think we're good here. Yeah, no problem. We 100% win this. Okay. This is day 8. The cleric who actually gives us a buffer with life surge. Then, do we train? I guess we train. We buy a ward binder. Very nice. Okay. Let's go all in on the bulwark here. Something like this. Lifeguard is still good. We'd sell these if we find something worthwhile. Protector. I don't need this right this very moment, but Protector is very good. The Lifeguard probably is better than the Protector for now, but later on it'll be much better. The Protector will be much better, I mean. Okay. So now we need to survive, and then we need to get the item. So this is tough to survive. We'll see how we do. Luckily, it's not giving us tons of stats, at least status effects, and it's not doing all that much damage. So we're still doing okay, I think. Maybe holding steady. At least the bulwark is slowly getting stronger. Still doing good. I think we do win this, but just barely. Yeah, nice. And we still have a lot of buffer. King Midas. Midas gives us money. What is Alderus? Oh, too bad. Oh, that's really disappointing. We didn't get the frosty thing we needed, so unfortunately, all we can do is upgrade something. We can upgrade our ward finder. Pretty good. Hmm. Upgrade an epic item. Okay. Buy the protector. Yeah, too bad. It would have been great to get what we needed, the frosty item. but wasn't in the cards this time. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for a way to put the protector in and have it be good. Right now, we have our ward binder going, but is it time to get rid of the lifeguard? Lifeguard is still good against what we've been facing. Oh, this is Elven. I completely forgot about the Elvish Orb healing word thing I was thinking about doing. Do we want to get back into that is the question. I don't think so. I think we're like all in on this Bulwark now. I could even sell the healing word if I want to, because it's not that like we're getting all our defense from the Bulwark. Hmm. I think I probably want a Lost Fragment here. That's what we're going for. Lost Fragment and another Time Pendant if we can. So there we go. So we actually got that. And I'm just going to sell our book. And now we'll do something like this. We'll put this in here, right? And we want this here. This is, yeah, we want to be using our ward binder to multicast as much as possible. Then we can get the Bulwark powered up. And so now we have question, is Lifeguard better than Protector at this point? 20% of your debuffs. This is much better if debuffs are high. Okay. At what point does it become better? So 6 burn, 20%. Be like around 30 burn, the Protector is already better. So if we're getting burned for more than 30, then we're only in danger if we're like more than 30 anyway. So let's put the Protector in, and we can sell our Lifeguard, and we can roll some more. Got this. Can buy these bows. Try to triple something. Nice. Can get rid of my Nature's Call now. I don't have a Protector anymore. We just go all in on the Bulwark? I guess we do. Oh, it's scary to do that, but, well, we're vulnerable to poison. So, we just can't really... I can hold this... Well, okay. Let's go all in on the Bulwark. Just go for it. And I haven't seen much poison yet, so, you know, we'll see. I just feel like it's our best chance of winning 10 wins to go all in on Bulwark and hope we don't get poisoned. We can deal with most other things besides poison with this build. Like, look how good that is already. But if we get poisoned, we're just going to die. So I want to focus on having a lot of life. And we can keep an eye out for anyone with poison. You know, at least we'll be able to see the name of what we're fighting before we fight them. There we go, 100,000 block. I didn't get what I really wanted, which was the frosty version of this ward binder, unfortunately. Dreamcatcher. Could think about doing this. We've got some lives to burn, but the more lives we burn, the more chance we have of running into a poison build. And this is already good enough to win against anything but a poison build. So I think we just keep our lives, and although this would be nice, we could also train a time pendant or two. No. I'll just go with the current plan. We'll just keep working on our Bulwark. We got some poison, but it's not enough poison. So that's fine. We got some burn, but it's not enough burn. We got some bleed, but it's not enough bleed. So it should be fine here. Not afraid of a Void Stinger. This bleed, the burn is stacking up fast. But it's not enough burn. When we get like 4,000 shield. When our Bulwark is constantly triggering, we get 1,000 shield every tick. So they've got 1,000 burn stacked up, but it's not enough burn. We're lucky this is a burn and not a poison build, so only 8 Nico. They're still dangerous though. But because they don't have poison, we're not afraid. We need to get more HP to help mitigate this poison. And that was 2,000 poison stacked up and it didn't matter at all. So we're only afraid of poison right now. Right, cool. Okay. Grey rat. This is damage. We don't care about damage. All we care about is poison. I think we even be okay against the Doom Guides, maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure about that. Huh. Okay. Just a few more wins to go. We really want to get to max HP to just help us prepare against poison. Okay. And that's all we got to do. Just keep doing what we're doing. This is a lot of... Look at this. That's a huge redemption. And they even got a Healer's Oath. But no poison. No poison, we don't care. Fine. So this build is missing another Lost Fragment here. And they're also missing Time Pendants, like we've got going here. The Healer's Oath is not doing all that much. If they can get poison on it, though, it'll be amazing. Yep, plenty of buffer to survive if we get killed by poison, so still doing okay. One more build, one more fight. If it's a poison, it'll be 2 more fights. So we train, and that's it. Hide. Oh, actually, this is a good challenge. So let's see if they can get their flamey war axes to scale fast enough to kill us. Because this is another thing that's pretty scary. Because a flame will just build up so fast, and their damage will build up so fast. But I don't know that it'll be enough, despite how much these scale. But we'll see. I'm curious. Because you know, these can outpace my Bulwark eventually. I don't know if there's enough time for them to do that. Well, we're still gaining shield. These axes are getting bigger and bigger, but you know, they don't trigger that fast. Okay, so looks like we won. Great. Let's fight the oak and see how much damage we can do with our giant bulwark. The bulwark is one of my favorite items. That's why I even wanted to do pacifism in the first place, because I wanted huge bulwarks. So, I mean, I guess we have, like, satisfactorily done the pacifism on casual mode, but ranked would be a completely different story. And ranked, I'm pretty scared about pacifist ranked. I don't know if I'll even do that again. It tanks your rating, and it's so much more difficult than this casual pacifism. Oh, we can think about it. I don't know. I might just find myself in the mood for it later. And if you guys really want to see it, if you want to see me grind like some pacifist ranked, you can let me know in the comments, and I will consider it. Not saying I'll do it, but I'll consider it. You know, the more people comment, the stronger I'll consider it. Otherwise, this will probably be one of the last pacifism I'll do, because we kind of demonstrated that casual pacifism is not that difficult to do, especially now that we get choice of bonuses. I didn't even get the bonus I wanted, and it still worked out fine. So, okay, we got 2.6 million damage on the oak. Not a huge amount, but it's a respectable amount of damage with our giant bulwark. So, anyway, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever time it is, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.